Now, listen, you guys, one thing about Nicki Minaj is she will stay on top of what exactly is happening in the streets. It seems like she caught wind of the fact that people were making fun of Akbar V and saying that she hasn't gotten any love from Nicki Minaj, for that entire song that she dedicated to her, okay? And it seems like she had quite some things to say about the people who were mocking her. And at the same time, Keke Palmer is out there basically with Usher, I guess, capitalizing off that situation that had Keke in trouble with her baby daddy, okay? And Yohson and Ari Fletcher out there on Instagram Live and basically exposing each other's secrets that I guess they had told each other in private. And at the same time, Lottery Ticket has linked up with Davido, and we're gonna talk about that in this video. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well. If you haven't watched the previous two videos that I posted, be sure to go ahead and watch them. Okay, the last video that I posted, you guys, I was getting drowsy. I had taken my migraine medication, but now I'm up. My head is kind of clear. So without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, we're going to talk about this entire Akbar V and Nicki Minaj situation. For those of you who do not know what exactly is going on, so Akbar V actually went ahead and dedicated a song to Nicki Minaj, which is basically titled A Letter to My Idol. And for those of you who do not know, it is basically inspired by Nicki Minaj's own letter that she did to Lil Wayne, okay? Now, throughout this entire thing, throughout Akbar V sharing the news that she's going to be dropping that track, and throughout her basically releasing a snippet of that track, Nicki Minaj hadn't publicly said anything about this track or about Akbar V at all. And of course, you do know the internet can be wild sometimes. So people started running with the fact that with, allegations or the notion that Nicki Minaj was not supportive towards Akbar V and was showing her no love, okay? So now Akbar V obviously was kind of in her feelings. People were basically saying, oh my God, you're doing all that, and the person that you are dedicating the song to is not even acknowledging the song and stuff like that. So I mean, it would be only normal for her to be in her feelings. I did see she wrote like some emotional message on her on her Instagram story by basically saying that, I do show love not to get a response, but I show love just because I genuinely love someone. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like this is where a lot of the rap girlies get it twisted. When you say something to get a reaction out of someone, then it's not really coming from a genuine place, okay? Because if you truly love someone, it doesn't matter whether they publicly acknowledge you or you get their attention. You are just doing it from the bottom of your heart. And I feel like that is exactly where Akbar V is. It seems like Nicki Minaj noticed all that and she decided to take to her Twitter to basically go off on those haters, okay? She was like, if you're trying to penetrate a culture, at least do some research on that culture. Don't be coming out just saying that somebody's kissing my behind. Well, she didn't technically say that, but this is me just interpreting and trying to summarize what exactly she was on about. And she was like, you know what, you should at least know the history, which I do agree with, because listen, if you're a true female rap fan, you would know that Nicki Minaj has done a letter like that before, and you would know that it is not behind kissing, because I am honestly over this entire notion that if somebody shows love to Nicki Minaj, they're trying to kiss behind. I don't like that narrative at all, and I do know the person who made it seem that way, and that to that person, you're a dud. No, you guys, I'm just kidding, but it's very wrong what they're trying to do, okay? So she also then went ahead and she shared her own dedication that she did towards Lil Wayne, and I guess that was to show that she is in solidarity with that entire Akbar V song that she dedicated to her. And honestly speaking, you gotta love Nicki Minaj. I honestly do love her for that. And so do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about Nicki Minaj finally defending Akbar V. I feel like personally, she just didn't want to go in public. You never know, maybe she got a phone call or like a DM or something, that was not actually in the public eye. And I do know that if Nicki Minaj had co-signed that, people were waiting for, her to co-sign Akbar V, co-sign like the song that she dedicated to her. People would be waiting to say, oh my God, so this is why Akbar V was dragging the transformer and stuff like that. So I do know that Nicki Minaj was totally strategic about her not publicly, interacting with Akbar V like that after that entire back and forth that she had with the Transformer. Okay, now still speaking about Nicki Minaj, she's not playing. She was out here basically checking people for saying that, well, it took her 15 months to accomplish certain things that a certain reciter accomplished in 6 months. And I'm like, the delusion even starts by comparing a rapper and a reciter, like orange and tomatoes, really? Okay, in mathematics, I was told like you can't subtract tomatoes from oranges. So that's basically what you're doing. A reciter and a female rapper are two different things. So I don't even understand why people try and compare these two women. Like, it's absurd in my own opinion. And she was out there basically saying, you know what, you can't compare me to anyone because I was literally the first woman to have 7 songs in the Billboard 100 and all that without streams, okay? And people were just streaming our music for free. And I don't even understand how people try and put the Transformer in the same sentence with Nicki Minaj. It doesn't even make sense, okay? So that being said, I'm glad that Nicki Minaj is standing on her words and basically, claiming a position which is rightfully hers because she worked hard for it. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Keke Palmer and Usher have got a project coming out, and it seems like the internet is not feeling it because people are like, okay, you're overdoing the entire situation. We hope you're not going to regret it. And personally, I do love Keke. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I do agree with, what the internet was saying when that man was out here checking her in public. I feel like he could have done it privately. But now I feel like Keke is sort of like dragging it, in my own opinion. I don't know, you guys, but I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but I hope she's not letting the internet hype get to her head, okay? Because people will gas you up and you will literally destroy your own relationship, and then people will just be looking, oh my, look at her. Oh my, look at her. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think about this entire Keke and Usher situation, okay? Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Yohson and Ari Fletcher were on live, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And Yohson was actually basically exposing his mother by saying that, do you like Tay Tay? They were talking about how they love, family members and stuff like that. And Yohson made it seem like he knows that, her mama has got issues with Tay Tay. And from his perspective, from his angle, he didn't look like he had issues with Taina, which had the internet basically ablaze as people were accusing Ari of coaching, basically his son. So I do not know. Do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about this entire Yohson and Ari situation. Them basically talking about Taina on Instagram Live. Okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, lottery ticket posted up with Davido, and allegedly, lottery ticket and 21 Savage, and I'm just like, I hope, Lottery is not trying some funny stuff with Davido because Davido is married. But then we do know her history, her alleged history with married men. So I hope she's not going to try anything funny with Davido, but because Davido is not the one to play with. Like, literally, you will get your heart broken. But yeah, honestly speaking, realistically speaking, on a serious note, I do not think that they're dating. I think that maybe they're working on a song or something like that. So yeah, let's wait and see what they have cooking up. Do let me know if you're here for a Lottery X Davido collaboration. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. You do remember the other time we were talking about how Nicki Minaj might be possibly collaborating with an Afrobeats. Now, surprise, surprise, it seems like Lottery Ticket might actually be doing the same as well. So thank you very much for watching, and until my next one, you guys, see you. Do not forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and thank you for not unsubscribing those 3-4 days that have been hectic to me. I love you so much. Bye.